Hi again. Today I won't discuss any trading ideas. I will just show you some examples regarding comparison between technical and fundamental analysis, and why I think technical analysis is way better than fundamental analysis. As you know, in technical analysis, we always look only on charts, maybe some indicators, and so we use actually previous data. And um, if you are honest, you cannot usually you cannot look at previous data and expect the future. So because the data of yesterday is not the same as the data of tomorrow. But in technical analysis, actually, you can. And of course, if to some extent, of course, you cannot expect the future 100%, but to some extent. The same with fundamental analysis. With fundamental analysis, they also look at actually previous data because this is the only data that they have, the data of today or yesterday. They don't have the data of tomorrow. They look at balance sheets. They try to discuss like factors such as earnings, revenue, growth prospects of a company, maybe the industry trends, and also maybe some macroeconomic indicators. They also try to evaluate the value of a security, which is also looking at the data that they have, which is the data of today or yesterday. They don't have access to data of tomorrow. No one has access to the data of tomorrow. So our first example for today is this stock, which is FTAI. It's Fortress Transportation and Infrastructure stock. As you can look here, we have this beautiful setup. This is the most beautiful setup I like to see in any stock, which is an impulse. It happens actually in all assets, not only stocks. You can also see this setup in forex, crypto, everything, and it's very accurate in stocks because there is less manipulation than other assets, maybe like forex or any commodity. But if you see that in a stock, it's actually a very high percent that you will get some profit in this stock. As you can see here, price gave us this impulse, and this is the correction. Normally, I try to enter on 61 or lower because this is the best entry that, or in my opinion. Some say you can also enter on 50% retracement. So if this move went back 50%, you can enter because you are now in this area here, which is here is high price, here is low price. So you are in the half of the low price. So you enter, and as you can see here, um, only by looking at the chart, you can enter at maybe 15, and now you can, if you exit right now, you will exit at like around 60, which is 400%. So you don't have to do any fundamental analysis. You did that only by looking at this chart. Same with another stock, which is Coinbase. Actually, I gave a recommendation on Coinbase before it exploded like this, and was my trade. And actually, I closed all of it. Maybe it would be better that I leave some part open, but I didn't. I closed all of my trade. And if we look here, actually, it's the same setup here. I waited and I entered here, which was around not exactly here. It was around 50, I guess. So it was around under the line of 61 retracement level, and I exited at 2.61. Of course, I should have left a part open because as you can see here, it went way up. So I left money on the table, but it's okay. It happens all the time because you cannot expect to always to get on the right time, and if you get on the right time it doesn't mean that you will exit on the right time. You cannot always time the market, and you cannot always have the perfect entry and the perfect exit. Here I had actually a very or perfect entry, but I can say that my exit, it's also good, it's not bad, but it could be better because I should have left maybe something open here and move my stop loss to break even and just wait and move my stop loss maybe to here, and then if I see like another retracement and move to the upside, I move it to the other low and continue like that. The other one is NVIDIA, which is also I did a very bad job actually in exiting this trade. I also entered at the same setup as you can look here. Look at the low. This is the low. And I entered also because I have seen this price went to this area, which is the 77 and also 61. Of course, my entry wasn't exactly here. My entry was around it was here. I have marked it, which was around 140, and which is, as you can see, it's below the 61 level. It's I always try to do my entries below this level, and I exited way too early because I thought this um, resistance will hold, and I also saw this gap here, and I thought this will continue to the downside. It was actually a mistake. I got some profit, of course, but as you can see here, you will see that my profit is way lower than it should be, because if I waited to this to today till today, I will be. It's now I think it's like 900. My entry was 140, so it's a very bad exit, very good entry, but very bad exit. Of course, it hurts, but this is, as I said before, you will always leave money on the table. You will always maybe miss on a very good trade because you didn't see it. The same with this one here, because I didn't enter this trade because actually I didn't see it. But we can look at this setup on other stocks that we can enter today. I said on a previous video that I have seen this setup on this stock here, and I'm actually planning to enter. I already entered because, as I said before, when I reach this level, I enter, which is the 61 level. Of course, if I get maybe another entry at 77 level, I will enter, because if we look at bigger time frames, as you can see here, it's the same setup. Of course, they will put fear and make people try to sell this asset here, because as you can see here, it's here. Look, if you it's sell, technical say sell, and actually it was the same with Coinbase, because they had their here there was the SEC lawsuit against them, so they pushed the price with fear to the downside. So I will be waiting here. Maybe I will be very happy to get an entry on this order block here, on monthly order block that I've marked. This one here. And if I reach this level, which is 77, I will also 77. I mean 77 retracement. I will enter again, and I will expect this time. I will wait for at least 261, which is 66. So if I take it from maybe 8 to 66, which will be a very good risk to reward. So that's it for today. Follow for more.